as many screws as we need. That's good.
So what do we need again to make for the assemblers?
Rotors and modular frames.
How many?
If you need it. So we need 4 rotors and 3 frames. I've already got the modular frame, so we just need 12 rotors. What do you need to make a rotor, do you know?
Rods and screws.
Okay, so there's I've got all the rods and the screws that you could possibly want.
How many rotors
On the bottom floor. Huh?
How many rotors?
12. 12 rotors.
Alright, I got 12.
Oh, sweet.
I'll drop them by you.
I'm going to make 3.
But he's watching the stream right now, so I'm just gonna give him a little tour of the place.
Who's that?
My buddy.
Who's watching the stream?
My cousin. That's what I
Oh,
was telling you about.
you streaming on Twitch?
On YouTube.
And you see him watching?
Yeah, he's watching. Oh, I was talking to him on chat.
Yeah.
Glitched in a tree. To be honest, the coal is backed up.
Make another. Can we make another power plant? Because I'm
Yeah,
about
we
to
can
put
make
3
another coal
assemblers online.
generator.
Yeah, cold generator. That's what I mean. So.
How many do you? Oh, crap, I almost fell again.
So I'm about to put 4 assemblers online actually in the end.
So what's the other one? What's the capacity on the other one then, right now?
What do you mean? Oh, it's 50 per thing.
I thought there was like 100% capacity, 100 something capacity.
Oh, 110 megawatts. What do you mean?
On fuel. Yeah, so you still have another 50 to go, right?
Yeah, not with 3 assemblers. They consume like 50 each.
Holy crap,
What was
okay.
it? 20 each, I think.
So I need 3 frames and 3 rotors. I need to do some crafting.
Yeah, same. If you need plates and rods, please just help yourself from the constructors. There's loads of it and it's all backed up. And just take from the first floor, though, so you might need to go up. Yeah.
Let me see there.
If you need the iron plates or rods, please get it from the.
What do I need to make it? 3 modular frames.
What do you want to produce? Rotors, stutters, modular frames, encased industrial beams.
First thing we need 5 rotors. I don't know if you had enough to make them.
No, or do you want the assembler to start producing? I'll do one rotors then.
Oh, we need
the reinforced
modular
plates.
frames.
Yeah, I'll do reinforced rotors, modular frames, and encased industrial beams. Modular frame, reinforced iron plate.
To be honest, it might be worth.
The assemblers need shit from other assemblers.
To be honest, it might be worth stopping this and then running copper to make. Let me see this real quick, actually. I'm gonna set it to make some cable for now. We have iron ingots everywhere. Iron ore. Let's see.
No, is that your friend? Is that your cousin?
Yeah.
Is that your cousin that just joined?
Yeah, he must have just bought it and jumped in.
Yeah, hopefully the connection's not too bad. To the frame. Oh fuck. I really need to heal. Almost dead. Dreams.
Man, bro, we have so much copper ingots, it's ridiculous. This storage thing is full of copper ingots.
Damn. Dude, could you try and like run a line? So at the back of this building, I've got these elevators. If you could like figure out a way of getting copper, because if we want to start making these assemblers, we need to feed them some copper components too. So I built everything below this just with iron. Now I'm like, shit, we need copper. Does that make sense?
Alright, so say that again. What do you need? You need a
These
line.
assemblers need copper, so I was wondering if you could create
Oh, dude,
conveyor.
we have a huge freaking thing of what copper ingots or copper.
Yeah, how could we? I need copper. I mean, I don't know, both to be honest. But so if you could create like a merger, sorry, a splitter between the well, we just before and after the constructor and run 2 lines back, we'd have both in high supply. Oh no, the thing is we also need wire sometimes. I guess I should construct.
We have a whole storage thing of wire.
Yeah, so we could manually feed
Run me through it. So what do you need? You're saying like you need a crab plug. You're not being specific on
Do you
what
want
you need.
to come to the top of the
Yeah, I'm right next to
the
you.
thing? Cool. So if you look at on this right side, let's look here. Let's say you want to make a stator, right? You need copper wire and iron pipes. So I can make the iron pipes below us, but we need copper wire.
Okay, we got a crap load of copper wire down, so I'll feed that copper wire. Oh, almost died.
Oh, what I'm trying to say though is we just need copper, and then we can figure out where it goes after. But
We have tons of copper
you're-
already.
yeah, that's true.
So I'm saying, so if you want me to feed a thing of copper up there, we can.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, fuck it
Tons of concrete. I mean, we can stop the concrete. I don't think we need any more concrete for now.
Yeah, we need concrete up here too. So, but we don't need. We can stop it. You're right. But we will, I'm just saying we
I mean,
can.
keep it going then, for now, if you want.
I feel like we need to create like a separate assembler building that we just feed it from the iron. But I'll get this going up top first. So iron plate screws, okay.
Alright, so this thing is full. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some storage things, because regular storage, let me see. Okay. That's stupid, it won't let me make it on the round. There you go. Could put it over here, I guess. Alright, so put copper in there. Yeah, look at this, 1,600 copper ingots. It's crazy.
Yeah, hopefully we just need some bunch of copper up at some point. Be prepared for the system to shut down.
What did you do?
It's okay. Actually, we're not using that much. Oh, we've only got a capacity of 70 megawatts now. What went offline? For some of the biomass.
Something went offline, you said?
No, I was wondering what went offline. It might have been some of the
No idea.
biomass.
Have to look for they're right there.
5 per minute. Okay, that's pretty slow. Oh well. Just take.
So if you hold shift and click it, it automatically deposits it. You don't have to double click. It's good to know.
Do I do what?
So if you hold shift and click when you're transferring things, it just, you don't have to double click.
Oh, cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Saves time. Overtime. Are you still speaking with your cousin, trying to give him some direction, or is he figuring it out?
He's at work right now, so he's kind of doing multitasking. He's gonna call me in a bit.
Yeah. Sweet.
So we got cable sending. We got plates sending on this side. Put more of them in there. We almost need like a temporary line for like the more immediate things.
Yes. So I'm thinking we're gonna have an unlimited supply of plates and cable now because it's just gonna stack up inside. Maybe we should put a storage box somewhere in the LAN, but I'll work that in once we figure it out. I've currently got reinforced plates being made. Problem is, to make modular frames, you need reinforced plates, and they take forever. So I'm thinking we might need to. For now, as you say, more immediate stuff. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get rid of that assembler. So we'll get 2 assemblers making the reinforced plates and feeding into one that makes other stuff. Measures. Splitter.
What's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
Are you two available to chat for a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't. Yeah, we can put a pause for a second.
Over here, Lord. Are you available?
What?
Can I talk to you two for a second?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move you guys. Alright, how you two doing?
You're good, bro. You're good.
That's good. So you, Razor, you are in the EU, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we had a meeting with the founders last night, and we really want to start kicking up recruiting again.
Okay.
And we were wondering if, because I mean, you two are basically the most active European players that we have, and we were wondering like how you two would feel about, starting to get into the recruiting game as well, because we definitely want to grow our European player base. Because we want to get to the point where, we have people in the Discord 24/7, if that makes sense.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So if we could kind of like expand the time zones, that's kind of what we're going for. I mean, we're not forcing you guys to do it. It'd obviously be greatly appreciated. But I was wondering what your guys' thoughts were on doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind helping out with the recruiting process and everything. I
Okay.
don't have it too. It just depends what you're looking for after that. I mean, I guess we take it step by step, but me personally, I don't mind helping out.
Sweet. How about you, Albert?
Yeah, like I'm also like so like if I'm in a server, like, so recruiting is like actively hunting people out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I've tried that to do a couple of times, and I feel like I keep it. I could, yeah. I mean, I could more actively do that. Like, I'd probably be a part of
I mean, basically the way
playing with
I do
everyone
it.
else.
Yeah, I mean, you can always do it when you're playing with the group, right? Like, just put a message out in local chat. Like, like everybody thinks that I have this like weird fucking voodoo way of just pulling people out of thin air to join the organization, right? Because like, I mean, I do it pretty well. I mean, you guys know how many people I've brought in, and it's not. There's no special trick. I literally just. I mean, it's kind of boring,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I mean,
I literally just.
I kind of go in and just say hey on the server and try to put something
Yeah,
together, and then
that's literally all I do. Is like when I'm actively recruiting, I actually don't really like to play with other people, right? Because I'm server hopping like this. Like I'm just hopping in and I'm like, hey, is anybody looking for an org to join? And then like if someone takes the bait, obviously I'll stay in that server and talk to them for a while. But I'll be like, hey, how's everybody doing? And then a couple of people will reply, and they'll be like, hey, is anybody looking for an organization, like an org to join, or like a group of people to play with? And like if somebody responds, I'll say something, and then I'll wait like a minute or two. If nobody responds, and then I'll just hop servers, go get in a different one, right? And I basically just do that for like, I mean, and it doesn't take long. It's literally like maybe depending on the day, right? The most I'll ever spend in a day is like 2, maybe 3 hours of doing that, and I'll usually have like 4 or 5 people by the end of the day.
right.
So, and obviously not all of them are gonna like enjoy what they see or actually join the organization, and some might take a while and just hang out in the outreach server, but just getting their foot in the door is really all that matters.
Yeah, I said I don't mind.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You get
sounds like fun.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. What are you two up to?
You're playing Satisfactory.
Oh,
Oh, it was supposed to come back and he never did.
yeah. And then, how long are you going to be on Razor?
I don't know. We played by ear.
Okay. Bardo and I wanted to talk to you privately whenever he gets home.
Okay.
I'll get a time zone for or time estimate for you.
Yeah, Bardo said he was gonna.
Yeah, he'll be home in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's what he was saying earlier.
Okay.
So he was saying, yeah, I don't mind. Man, bro, actually, we're gonna need a lot more copper wire than what we thought, Albert.
So what do you need it for? Out of curiosity,
The stuff you
I
need.
bet.
Well, I got one. That's what I'm saying. I think what I might do is make four constructors down on this section total, and then we can feed the constructors with the mats ourselves. We don't have to have a whole line set up for it. You know what I mean?
Do you guys have any questions at all, or?
Well, it just depends what you. I mean, recruiting's pretty simple enough.
Yeah.
I was doing it before I left as well, obviously.
Yeah.
Hence my prodigal. My prodigal,
Yeah.
or rather my star pupil, Albert.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's.
I was teasing
As
you,
a
Albert. I got
recruiter,
nothing back.
I know.
You suck.
As a as a recruiter, it's all about the numbers, right? Like, obviously, if you can tell right off the bat that someone's just a piece of shit, don't invite them to the Discord, right? But if they're not a piece of shit, right, and you think they might be a good fit for the organization, then get them in, right? As a recruiter, it's all about numbers, and then we let the recruiting process take care of weeding it out, right? Like we're the net, right? Like we just catch all the fish, and then the founders and all the higher
Yeah.
ups kind of
Yeah.
throw the bad ones back. So, and I mean, I'll be talking to other people about getting more active in,
Well, it's a
our
good
times on
time
recruiting. So
with persistence and everything coming. You know, it is good.
exactly, especially once the carrot drops, there's going to be a shitload of people in. So
Yeah, catch everyone while
it's
they're hot.
always after those big patches or important patches. There's always a bunch of fresh people or people who haven't touched the game in a long time and are looking for more people to play with. So,
Agreed.
so yeah, that's all I had. And then I'll shoot you a message, Razor, when Bardo gets back, and
Sweet.
if you're available, we'll talk to you. But if that's it, then I'll just throw you guys back up there.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything unless Albert does.
No, all good. Cheers.
Sweet. It was good talking to you guys, and I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Sweet, bro.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, dude. Oh, damn it.
Well,
I touched the wrong thing. So we got a whole chest of I don't know what's going on here. So we got that. So our concrete stopped. Got some plates, some wires. Alright, what's in here? Concrete. Oh, not that. There's a cable. That's that. Ingots. She does like that. Yeah. Not as much as Lilo does. I made that second coal generator, by the way, so it depends what you want me to run it to.
ooh, you just connected to the main power grid.
Okay, let me see. Don't flip. What, to the one that we had going over on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then. I think
Wait,
I
sorry.
had it.
What do you mean? If you just put them next to each other and you just connect it to any of the lines that are connected to the rest of the main frame, main grid,
Crap, I have no more cable.
that's all you need to do.
See if I can make one.
Shooting others clearance. What? Merger. See.
Alright, that thing should be getting a crap load of power now. So it's 120,000. I mean 120 capacity.
Nice.
I mean I can
Thank
make
you.
another one if you want.
I don't know. I feel like. What do you think we need to be doing? I feel like I keep prioritizing my own things, but you've got the bigger picture that I'm not considering. What is it we need to be doing? Looking.
All right, so the big picture is right now we are trying to get the mats for to get the next level. So you said you needed power. So I gave you 120. I could give you another one if you want, and then we'll be on power for a while because we have plenty of coal to do it. Let me see what I need to make, and then we don't have to deal with coming back to this. Okay.
12 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh, 35 per minute. Cool.
Let's see, workbench, modular frames, reinforced plates, and 8 screws. Eight, 3, 6, 9.
Turns to plates.
Alright, so we got 3 modular frames. What else do we need? Oh, we need that. Cable.
Everything's orange.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. I sorted it out. No, I'm trying to figure out what steel ingot. Oh shit! It's steel ingot, something different.
Yeah.
Just...
You need like a few things to make it.
Oh, we need fucking coal. We need coal to make this.
You need coal.
Let me have a look. Steel ingot. What makes a steel ingot though?
Steel ingot is a mix of 2 things. It is... If I can pull it up. Hang on. My thing is bugging out right now. I don't know what's going on.
Iron ore that's been smelted with coal. They're made into... Oh, we need tier 2 smelters. Alright, well after Chris. This will be our iron... I don't want to like make it any more complicated. This can be an iron factory. We'll need to make a steel factory now. Which is okay, we can just take the iron and apply it into a steel, and then add coal. But to be fair, the proportions of this are just not like, they're not right for the what's it called? Size to the Mark II components.
Why isn't it letting me place this, bro? Something's going on. There we go. Alright, so we got 3 coal generators now. And what I can do is I can make another conveyor belt to carry the other coal. Alright, it depends where you want the coal put.
So I don't know. We need to create a. And sorry, let's not focus on that yet. Maybe the priority is to create modular frames, right? I know I just said do it, and I still think we need to do it. But I'm trying to get my head around what you said. The priority is to get space elevator, and the space elevator is framed. Is that correct? So,
Yeah.
okay. So what I've done is I've got in December creating modular frames. How many do we need though? I guess we need loads. Oh fuck! I almost died. Oof, that's Let's go look at the elevator. 500 modular frames. Dang.
Bro, we got a crap load of power now. 170,000. We should be set for a while.
Yeah, I feel like I got a bit ambitious in my power requirements. Turns out we're not running all this